useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. I'm not quite as nimble as I'd like to be, but I suppose that's what I get for carrying so many things.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen?
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Well done, Master.
Perhaps you might join the fight yourself.
Aptly said.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable. No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Well done. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up. I'll turn you into a pincushion!
Efficiency at its best.
Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
It certainly isn't easy work, but I am proud to be counted upon.
What's this? We're trapped. Aye! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
A Cyclops. Pray, be on your guard. It seems we have enraged our foe.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
Well, one must.
Take that!
I'll be needing a tall mug of ale to recover from that blow.
I suppose you'll be wanting my help. Oh, very well.
Go where your help is needed.
Would seem our foe is unbalanced. Let us finish this. Bring the fiend down. The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
A foe worthy of caution. Naught save our best will do.
So it goes.
What was that sound? Fall back!
You see, this is must retreat. One can swim against such a torrent.
You have my gratitude, sir. 'Twould seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this, as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision.
My word. Never did I dream we would come upon such a rarity.
Master, do take care not to throw it away by mistake.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. But for your own sake, I recommend you make your way to the capital sooner rather than later.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs.
Come to think of it,
Some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
been up to today?
Sir, how can I be of assistance?
I've got wares of every ilk. Hope to see you again ere long.
Speak to me another time. I'm on duty.
I shall do as you say. Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim goes to waste. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say, we collect as much as we can carry.
I'll turn you into a pincushion!
What do you presume to gain by this, Arisen? Was most effective.
Sleep magic!
This boulder looks mighty heavy.
But we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
A firm push is what's needed here. I'd be caught unawares. I am shamed.
We were overconfident in our abilities. It is a painful reminder that fortune will not always favour us.
Whoa! There! Flame is its weakness!
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
By your command, Arisen.
Am I expected to pick that up? If I must.
kind of you. Here you are. Something for your trouble. Very well. I shall go on ahead. We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Unwavering persistence.
His attention to fight, though to do so would be to court danger.
Well done. Any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
Perhaps.
Continue our onslaught, and the behemoth will soon topple.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Target when lying prone.
I'd point the view from up here. Should we see how high I can scale? Not a bad idea. Brace for that.
This foe is nigh unstoppable when 'tis wrath. We must do all we can to prevent it from losing its temper.
Then we'd best let it quicken, or else wait till its fury subsides.
I shall heal you at once. Wait a moment.
Risen.
Do not waste this chance. Press home our advantage.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Understood.
Now, there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat. Oh well, honey surprised.
Our best bet is to set it teetering, then wrench it to the ground.
Interesting. I suppose we could try to tip the odds in our favour.
By your leave.
There's no room for argument here. I shall obey, but I won't. This brute has quite a temper.
Reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
No quarrel here.
I'll turn you into
Arisen, are you all right? We would do well to seek the high ground when fighting on an incline. It will make overpowering our foes all the simpler. Not long now. Keep up the attack. The fallen must be revived. The enemy slows. Perhaps we'll cloud them out.
recklessness has done them no favours. They ought to conserve their strength.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
That it feels wonderful to strike true.
Excellent. Don't let up now.
Much obliged.
Take a moment to recover. Push yourself.
Seems we have enraged our foe.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
Is easily done.
say it. We trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. Skeletons, there!
This foe isn't troubled by lightning strike.
I'm all for swapping stories, but perhaps another night?
I can scarce keep my eyes open.
Thank you, sir. I've been meaning to thank you. Here.
Let me get that. A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
I shall do as you say. Now, what might that be?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
It's my turn to play the hero. Prison is in your charge. I'll turn you into a pincushion!
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter? If we're to break it, it shan't be from this side.
So it goes.
Nattering all day is tiring work.
find any turtle.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Halt! You are approaching the gates of Vernworth, capital of Vermund. None may pass without the proper documents. If you've an entry permit, an invitation, or proof of citizenship, present it now. I see. So you are to meet with Captain Brandt. I shan't impede you then. Come with me.
I was informed of your coming, would-be arisen.
Captain Brandt, you should know that this individual fought valiantly to defend the troops. The Watchhead told me himself.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermund. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermund's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in a tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?